This is Sarvanas with your B2B Cambodia Market update for October 14th, 2024. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was down 2.48 points or 0.6% to 407.91. Total trade volume was down and light with only 34,892 shares changing hands at a total value of 205.5 million real or approximately $50,615. On the main board, only one stock was up. Sihanoukville Autonomous Port increased by 0.17% or 20 real to 11,480 reals per share. MGQ Education was the only stock that remained flat today at 2,050 reals per share, while the rest of the board was down. On the downside, the biggest loser of the day was Pastech Cambodia, which dropped 1.64% or 40 reals to 2,400 reals per share, followed by KMGSM, which was down 0.82% or 20 reals to 2,420 reals per share. Other decliners included Acleda Bank, a Royal Group Phnom Penh SEZ, Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, Grand Twins International, and Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority. On the growth board, both stocks were up. DBD Engineering increased by 0.48% or 10 reals to 2,070 reals per share, while JS Land rose 0.29% or 10 reals to 3,460 reals per share. Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority recorded the highest trade volume of the day, with 12,301 shares changing hands at a total value of 77.6 million real, or around $19,133, making up roughly 37% of total shares traded on October 14th. Acleda Bank recorded the second highest trade volume of the day. However, it had 10,826 shares changing hands at a total value of 80.6 million real, or roughly $19,877, accounting for 29.8% of Monday's traded volume. In the market news, Cambodia and Canada mutually agreed to open embassies in Phnom Penh and Ottawa. The agreement was reached during talks between Prime Minister Hun Manet and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau at 44th and 45th Asian Summits and related summits in Vientiane on October 10th. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real strengthened to 4,062 reals per USD, while USD index rose to 103.03. Looking at the global commodities, oil prices on Monday wiped out nearly all gains made last week, after data showed Chinese inflation rate declined. A lack of clarity on the country's economy stimulus plan stoked fear about fuel demands in the world's biggest crude importer. Brent crude futures fell $1 to $78.04 per barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures also fell $1 or 1.3% to $74.56 per barrel. Gold prices edged up on Monday as investors assessed China's weekend stimulus announcements, while also focusing on U.S. Federal Reserve officials' comments for further rate-out cues. Spot gold rose 0.2% to $2,460.64 per ounce, having risen 1% in the previous session. U.S. gold futures remain steady at $2,677.90. Global stock markets held below last month's record high on Monday, while the Chinese yuan and oil prices weakened as China's broad economy stimulus promises made over the weekend failed to inspire investors across the globe. U.S. stock futures and European shares were slightly higher on the day, with focus turning to the third quarter earnings seasons and a key European Central Bank rate decisions later in the week. This was Sarvanas with your B2B Cambodia Market update for October 14th, 2024.